Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm doing another quick weekly recap of MMO news and announcements for the week ending March 11th, 2012. Anyway, as you can see from the video playing in the background, the first piece of news that we will be taking a look at this week has to do with City of Heroes. And the news is on March 6th, 2012, NCSoft launched issue 22, the first major update to the game since it went free to play. The update introduces numerous new powers, costumes, endgame features, and more. Most notably, the game added the Dark Astoria Incarnate Zone, which is a co-op zone for players above level 50. The game updates are called issues to fit the whole comic book theme. Next up, also on March 6th, SG Interactive introduces Rin to Grand Chase. Rin is a fan-wielding female character available for free to all players. This is the first of a 3-part update called Grand Chase Heroes. This part is called Act 1. To celebrate the launch of this new character, SG Interactive is hosting numerous events in Grand Chase, which you should definitely check out if you are still playing Grand Chase. Up next, on March 7th, a small bit of news from Gravity Interactive. They announced that Requiem is now open to Korean users. I did mention earlier that the game would be merging servers with the Korean version of the game, and it looks like that's actually complete right now. To kick things off though, Requiem is holding a 3-week plus 30% bonus XP event for everyone, as well as various other events. Though the bonus experience one is probably the most notable, I feel like the bonus XP events in most games are usually the best ones anyway, but I feel like most people also feel that way. Next up is some big news from Crytek. On March 7th, 2012, Crytek announced that closed beta registration for their upcoming free-to-play MMOFPS game WarFace has begun. Graphically speaking, the game looks quite awesome actually, as you can see in the background, though I'm not sure if this is actual gameplay. But this is sort of a big deal because Crytek is the same studio behind Far Cry and Crysis. It's awesome to see more and more Western game developers embrace the free-to-play genre. Unfortunately, there's very little information about the game. All we really know is that the game is labeled as a social FPS, so I'm sure it'll have some, I guess, social features to it. And it'll feature both co-op PvE missions as well as class-based PvP. The actual closed beta date will be announced later this year. The game still looks to be fairly far from release though, so don't expect open beta anytime soon. But yeah, it's always awesome to see more and more Western developers making free-to-play titles. Next up, on March 8th, Gamescom has launched an update for Scarlet Legacy. The update increases the game's level cap to 70, introduces several new maps, and 7 new dungeons to the game. Also including the update is 4 new level 70 equipment sets, 100 new skills, 90 new martial arts stances, and over 200 new items. The level cap increase from 60 to 70 is probably the biggest bit of news in this update, but again, the update itself went live on March 8th. Next up, also on March 8th, is a small bit of news from Ica. The update called Epic 2 Hestia releases 2 new level 80 raids for players to explore. This update is actually already live again as of March 8th. Also including the update are several new item drops, but really that's it. The update only adds those 2 new dungeons and some new drops. Well guys, that's it for MMO news, but as for games coming soon, we have nothing to look at, but as for games recently launched, we have Carte, which officially launched on March 8th. Carte, or Carte, however you say, is a browser-based trading card game MMO by Games Campus. Players can choose from one of 5 nations, build a deck of 64 cards, and battle online. Aside from Carte, there are actually quite a bit of trading card game MMOs out there, from Urban Rivals to Pokemon TCG Online to Sword Girls. Unfortunately though, none of these games are too popular, but we'll see how Carte does as time goes on. But yeah, anyway guys, that's it for MMO news and announcements for the week ending March 11th, 2012. Now if you want to read about or learn more about any of the news mentioned in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/news. If you want to discuss anything in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/forums. Anyway guys, this is Omer, signing off. Pretty short week for news this time, but yeah, later guys.